everyone, it's Kristi. I got a new toy and I just wanted to hop on and test it a little bit. I made a couple of bows here. I have a hard time making bows, and this is actually pretty neat. I took about, there is a little bit of waste. I'll have to figure out how that works, but I took about 9 inches here, and I found that the skipping one was just not big enough. It comes out with a bow like this, which doesn't really have loops. This is skipping 2. It's a little bit bigger. I like that one. So yeah, so apparently, let's see, I haven't mastered it yet, so I have to read the instructions. You take this one right over left and go all the way under and around over the top. Then you take the right one and go over the left and up through, if I can see, this little hole in front of the 2 loops here. We're just basically tying a little, and then you pull it tight. I love how quick that is, because I can sit here and try to tie a bow shoelace style, and you're pulling out the bows, pulling out the ties, pulling out the bows, pulling out the ties, pulling out the bows, pulling out the ties, and it takes forever to get it just right. So yeah, I like the, even not knowing what I'm doing, it's pretty quick. So yeah, I think those will be fun. Just a little update. I've been working on my Burlap and Lace journal. I'll show you what I've done so far. I've worked on the cover a little bit, and I have a little flower to go on the front here. I had it gluing here, but I didn't want to put it on until after. And this is just a doily. I got a bag of doilies from my mother-in-law one year, and of course I asked her for them, but she obliged, and I'm so thankful, because I love them, and I cannot crochet that tiny. I'm more of a large, Q-hook kind of girl. But she does these delicate little doilies, and so anyway, this is one of her doilies, and then I used my Gemini with the die cuts to cut out this burlap. Now, I used this burlap is the printable burlap, so it's kind of thinner than if you just use the regular burlap out of a burlap bag. And so I cut out flowers in different sizes. I put some cheesecloth in between here, and I've got 3 layers of the burlap, another little tiny doily, and a button. So I just started on a little circle punch and glued everything down. So I want to make sure after I sew in the signatures, then I'll glue that on. And I'm not sure what else I'll do. I may put some trim down here to cover the sewing in. But I have got my ties, my closure, and I told you last time I was looking at Carol Tinson. She's Sew Carol, S-E-W Carol, on YouTube, and she did, I want to say it's her bank holiday video, and she did a journal with the envelopes tucked in. So these envelopes, and I made these on my We Are Memory Keepers envelope punch board, and I started with a 10.5 square paper, I believe, and yeah, so these come out like 5 by 7-ish. Actually, they're 8 by 5. And so I stuck these in between the cover layer and the lining here. And while I was at it, I stuck in the closures and sewed them in. And rather than just gluing them, I sewed them in because I don't want them coming out. So that's the cover. And then for the pages, I'm using Victoria Design. These are her ephemera, grungy ephemera pages. I've done a belly band, got my doily. The grungy ephemera pages are really fun. Some of my lace, coffee dyed paper. And then I think I've thrown, I'm not going to go through it all right now because I'll do it through the flip through, but this is one of her grungy music sheets. I just love this. This looks really cool. And yeah, so I've got about 15 pages in here so far. And then I took an envelope. This is a craft envelope. I don't know where I got these. They're like number 10 size. But yeah, I just decoupaged on one of the ephemera pages and inked around the edges. And then just sewed on some lace. So that's going to be my center. And altogether there's about 15 pages. So I've got some ephemera here in my little bucket. I've got these that we made together. That's my template. And the envelopes that we did. I made a couple of paper clips with just some lace. Gosh, I hope you can see that. It might be too close. But just some lace and some burlap, and I'm not sure. I think I'm going to put a button down here also. And some of these I want to add some flat back pearls too. But then I've got some of the ephemera from the freebies that Victoria Designs put out. So I've got a couple of library pockets and some tags, and then these little corner pockets and tags. And if you go on their YouTube channel, and the links to all of these are there, but I'll put all the information in the description box. And I'm planning on sewing in the pages today and getting all of these things in, and then I'll see how much more I need to do, and then I'll be back with a flip through. I did find something cool. I did go to Hobby Lobby yesterday, and I shouldn't have, but I was good. I got a lot of things 75% off, so I found these burlap doilies for 99 cents. Love that. And I actually found a burlap stencil for 99 cents. So since I'm burlap and daily bread, I might use that. Yeah, and then I got a paper pad. The paper pad was $2.50, so that was 75% off. And yeah, this was really cool. I love it's called the Home Collection, and just has some beautiful stuff in here. Kind of a what I would call a slate blue, and a dark brown. There's like a basket weave, lots of texture in here. So yeah, I thought I will use that a lot. So that was $2.50. And then, oh, what else did I buy? Glossy Accents, which was not on sale. And oh, I got these, and these are fun. I actually thought these were washi tape, but they are not. They are just paper. And there's a ton in here. But these were 99 cents also. So I'm going to be using this one in this journal because I have some teal in here. So, but yeah, those were cool. So I only spent 20 bucks, less than 20 bucks. And I got about $50 worth of stuff. So I'd say that's pretty good deal. So, but anyway, yeah, I will be back with a flip through, and then we'll move on to the next journal. See you soon.